We are live, and this looks incredibly dark. I'm actually not on StreamYard. I'm on Streamlab. Yeah, I'm trying this out for reasons. Just want to make sure I'm actually live. So let me look at my phone here. Okay, I'm live. Not used to Streamlab as much anymore. I used it in the past, but it's been a long time. But anyways, I'm trying a different streaming service at the moment. You know. But man, I do not like the way this screen looks. It's like way too freaking dark. Definitely need better lighting. But anyways. Don't really know how many viewers we will get tonight. I don't know why it will not let me pull up the chat screen on here. Like I said, this is pretty much just an experiment. I'm probably not going to use this very often. Go in here, turn this down. I guess I'll have to pop up the comment section on my phone in case anybody stops by. Well, at the moment, alright, sound works, okay, we got that. I know it's kind of late, it's like literally 1:38 a.m. in the morning. I was messing around with other things that's pertaining to trying to stream tonight. So, the reason why I'm using this, and it's still not going to be the best sound quality, but I think this will do a little better for music. It's pretty much my reason for doing this on Streamlab. And I do plan to stream for a little bit when it pertains to music. But yeah, the screen is way too freaking dark. We got one viewer. Holy crap, let me see. Yeah, just moving around here. Yeah, man, this is like incredibly dark looking. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I probably could turn another light on, but I don't feel like it. Anyways, you guys don't need to see my face. Well, we got one person watching, it looks like. Not sure who it is because it's somebody that's just watching, not commenting. But it is what it is. But either or, we're going to try to stream some music on here tonight through Streamlab. See if the sound quality's at least a little better. I don't plan on streaming for more than 2 hours, so let's just get right onto it. Because I've been like bragging here now for like probably 10 minutes about nothing. So yeah. So what I did, I put the YouTube music app on my laptop. So I'm hoping this freaking works better. hooked into my Bluetooth, so we're gonna try it. And right now, to start off this Tuesday morning, and don't mind me if I sound freaking weird and hoarse. I was sick literally all last week with a cold, but I'm still kind of getting over it, so just bear with me. But I'm looking for a classic here within the ranks of thrash metal. An underrated album, in my opinion. An album that's out of print. And I talked about this last... In fact, I played something from this the last time I streamed. Either or. I can't help it. I've just been in a mood for this album, like, big time. I wish I had it. It's becoming a very hard album to find, and when you do find it, it's very expensive. But we're going to play a track by Artillery from their third studio album, produced by Flemming Rasmussen. I'm talking about the title track from this album that came out in 1989, or 1990 on Road Racer. I'm talking about By Inheritance. Guess we're gonna get a live version. Okay, well, that was a live version of Artilleries by Inheritance. Pretty much, yeah. Now I'm looking for another band here. I don't want the full album though. Okay, so what we're gonna play next. I'm having trouble finding their old stuff on here. We're even gonna play the band Accuser, German Teutonic thrash metal band that doesn't get near the recognition like the Creators, the Sodoms, the Destructions, the Tankards, you know. So yeah, we're gonna play the band Accuser, and you know what? We're gonna play the track Catacombs from their 2018 album. Okay, that's Accuser. Great German thrash band. That. Yeah, Creator's a killer band. Or Creator. Accuser is a killer German thrash band. I really need to start getting their albums, CDs, whatever. Just an awesome band that has several albums out. Been around since the 80s. And yeah, they're one of the bands that just pretty much got thrown on, through under the radar pretty much. And they've been putting out some stellar albums since, well, for quite a while now, I mean. So I think I'm next. Because I don't know how long I'm going to keep this going. Okay, so we're going to play a band called Destructor. I'm confused with Destruction. Okay, albums. Let's see what pops up here. Okay, let me look this up on Google real quick here. Okay. Another band that's been out a long time too. Okay, let's go through here. Probably should create, playlist for this. Okay, what about videos? Alright, I found what I'm looking for. Well, we're going to play the title track off their debut album from 1985, Maximum Destruction, right now.
gonna die. Atomic, overload, blast, wave, moving faster than the speed of sound. High pressure grinds, begin to dust, glowing intensely for love. Dirty flames, knowing our time is ending. Soon to die on our way, with this thought, wondering why. Maximum destruction. Maximum destruction! Maximum destruction!
Oh man, some classic Agent Still with Guilty as Charged. Oh my god, man. You talk about great, classic, American heavy metal, speed metal, you know. Excellent stuff, man. Unfortunately, their newer stuff. I mean, I haven't bought the CD yet, but I heard it's not very good. And just what I've heard. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, right now we have nobody here. I got 431 subscribers and nobody is here. I mean, it is late too. Usually a couple people like jump in by now. And yeah, the quality on this fucking Streamlab ain't the greatest either. Because I'm looking at it on my phone right now and all I see is pretty much black. You know? Apologize for that. Just trying to see what that sounds like back on my phone. Still not the greatest. It's a work in progress. I want to get a better sound for these streams, which, well, there's nobody here right now, so I'm not going to make the big announcement. Well, we got 2 people watching, it looks like. Come on, man. Comment in the come on, man. Come on. Comment in the chat section. Now somebody left. I hate when they do that. They come in and they leave. I mean, I understand if somebody's at work, you know, and they can't, you know, stay in the stream like the whole time. But anyways, I'm not going to get myself worked up over something that simple. Hey, you work with what you got. If nobody likes it, whatever. But anyways, another band from New Jersey. Now, a band that has not put an album out in a very long time. I don't even know if they're even active anymore, and that's the band Hades. You know, great band. They had a great album out back in the 80s called Resisting Success. Well, they had a couple great albums out in the 80s, but I really enjoyed Resisting Success, and we're going to play the track right now, The Leaders. God damn, nobody has even hit the like button yet. Oh well. got a band called Watchtower. The Fall of Reason. Welcome to the chat, Dave Alexander. How's it going, man? Trying a new streaming platform, actually. Oh, nice. So you're from Amsterdam. That's pretty cool. Always wanted to visit there. Brody, welcome to the chat, my friend. How are you doing, brother? Hey, man, it's all cool. I'm doing alright, dude. Just getting over pretty much being sick for the last week. Had strep throat, a really bad cold. Thank God it wasn't COVID. It's the band Watchtower, more along the lines of progressive metal. They do have a thrash influence, though. thank you. Okay, there's the comment section. Still trying to get used to the Streamlab. Haven't used it in like 2 years. Nice. Can't beat that deal. Man. You know, our trip stores around here, man, we freaking hardly ever. It's been years since I've seen metal in our trip stores, you know. Yeah, that's definitely a lucky find, man. Holy cow. So €1 each. You can't beat that at all. And the first two albums are probably my favorite. I do have the second album on cassette tape still. Or maybe it's the third album. I think it's the third album. No, because Gothic was the second album. Which I think Gothic's my favorite album. Yeah, the last time I found metal in our thrift stores, oh jeez. I'm gonna say 2009. I got lucky one day and walked in and found a whole bunch of metal cassette tapes for like 50 cents a piece, and I bought them up. I still have them too. What was in it? Lizzie Borden, Def Leppard's On Through the Night. There was a bunch of other stuff in my finds too at the time. But man, now that you mentioned Paradise Lost, alright, we got Speed King in the house. Was waiting for you to show up, bro. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm actually on a different streaming platform right now. I'm on Streamlab instead of StreamYard. Yeah, Paradise Lost, dude, they're awesome. Even their newer albums are pretty damn good. Well, at least the last couple, because they went back to their Death Doom type of, sound. Some of their albums in between, though, are really bizarre. Like, there's some albums that are like electronica, pop. Just weird. Kind of like that band, Anathema. Is that right? Anathema? Started out playing Death Doom, then they went into a psychedelic Pink Floyd pop type of direction. Really weird shit. Paradise. Paradise. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that would help if I spelled it right. Yeah, that's another band I need to get more of in my collection too. It's Paradise Lost, especially the first two albums. Oh, guess what, Speed King? I'm gonna play that track right now. Yeah, I'm happy they went back to their old sound. Yeah, their new stuff's been pretty darn good, from what I've heard. So what next? We got Paradise Lost. With the track Hollow Land. Oh yeah, this is an older track. Oh yeah, this is the one I have on cassette. Draconian Times. That's the one I still have on cassette tape. I actually found that at a thrift store too. And only paid $1 for it? Nice. That's freaking cool, man. Revelation, Salvation. Oh, Salvation's Answer, okay. Doom from 1989 or 1990. Nice. Excellent purchases, my friend. Alright, we're gonna play this classic Paradise Lost track right now. Lost. I was completely wrong. It's Shades of God I have on cassette tape. The third album. Got a little confused there because I hadn't listened to it for a long time. So, anyway, we're going to play this band Revelations right now. And we're going to check out the track Images of Darkness from Salvation's Answer from 1991. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, this definitely sounds good. I like it. New to me also, man. Agreed. Love it old school. That was quite good. Heck yeah, man. Fucking slow, doomy, heavy as hell. Had some pretty cool riffs. Had that cool melodic section in the middle. Quite good. Yeah, man, my first time hearing that too. Definitely want to check out more of that. But now we go to classic thrash one coming up. And a band that has made a comeback with an absolutely killer album back in 2019. I'm talking about the band Zentrix. And we're going to go all the way back to the 1990 album for those Advantage. With the track False Ideals. Play. bro. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. And have a great day, man. Tell you what, man, I might not have. Oh shit, my bad. Pause that. Oops, my bad. Tell you what, man, I might not have a ton of subscribers. I might not be a huge channel. But I'll tell you what, I guarantee you one thing, I have the best subscribers. Yep. That's pretty much what I say about that. But yeah, we're going to continue on the music here. Like to go a little bit longer if possible. Hopefully, we'll get a few other people to drop in. I know it's late. It's the middle of the night here. It's 3 a.m. here. Might at least try to go to 4. But now we got some classic Flotsam and Jetsam coming up. One of my favorite tracks from When the Storm Comes Down. Besides Supper of the Masses, I really enjoy EMTEK. Let's play it.
Experiments for the government, I knew the pain well. I need the money, all I have is my courage to sell. Calculations for the benefit of all mankind. A human guinea pig, I played my life out on the line. I didn't plan on this misery, this drastic change. Dystrophic tissue to create the stream. Biological warfare is their fucking game. I paid the price, the naive accessory. Past mutated, I am no longer me. From the lab down to the streets, the virus transforming. The fight is fading away. But self mutating in unnatural ways. Hair is receding. My skin turns to scales. Genetic imbalance from jumping through hell. No immunization, no antidote to sell. Genetic imbalance from jumping through hell.
Alright, some classic Flotsam and Jetsam. I know we have no viewers at the moment. Hoping it does not stay that way. Man. See, that's the thing that sucks too. I work third shift and like throughout the day I like doing other things when I'm off, you know. And I mean, I guess I could do these streams earlier. Like I probably could have done one in mid-afternoon. But it is what it is. I mean, who knows how many people would actually tune in. I just hope the view count changes here on this channel because, I mean, I know I haven't uploaded like actual videos in quite a while. But man, these fucking views that are just below 100, man, that shit's gotta fucking stop. Come on, I'm Metal Ben. But this is what it is, I guess. And to you clowns that sit on YouTube and make fun of channels because they have less subscribers and less views, I know it's kind of dark, but that's what I think. Fuck yous. That's why channels can't grow on here, because of the lack of support from the community in general. Just saying. But anyways, minor rant. Because I see a lot of channels on here that, quite frankly, aren't very good. But then again, does Metal Ben's Chronicles appeal to the mainstream? Absolutely not. Oh man. My goodness, there's no reason why we shouldn't be at 500 subscribers already. Don't mean to bring that up, but we should definitely have a lot more subscribers than what we have. But it is what it is. I guess I'm too old school when it comes to my metal, but that's fine. And by the way, what you heard on last Tuesday's stream, and I'm just doing this for requests because I'm not into that style of metal at all, the more modern metal. And y'all, everybody that knows me knows I'm not into it. I cannot stand modern metal. And for now on, I'm sorry guys, modern metal will not be played on this channel no more. It's going to be straight up old school metal, old school thrash, you know, death metal, black metal, doom metal, power metal, traditional heavy metal. It's just what I'm into. I cannot stand modern metal. Not to sound like a dick. And, I kind of want to rant on this too a little bit because I was really thinking about this, like deeply thinking about it for the last couple months. It's about the modern thrash metal albums coming out. Now, a lot of them are good, but I do kind of tend to agree with another YouTuber on here called Oldhead that, back in the day, thrash metal albums had more diversity on them. And it wasn't just, oh yeah, make every song fast. Every single song 1,000 miles per hour. So I do agree, like, thrash back in the day was more diverse. You had melodic stuff, you had some progressive stuff. Yeah, you had your stuff too that was just straight up brutal. But for the most part, I do think a lot of thrash from back in the day was a lot more experimental. You could tell the bands apart a lot easier, like, and I hate to sound like I'm downing thrash because I love thrash metal. Thrash metal is my favorite genre of heavy metal music to begin with. But I think I tend to agree, a lot of thrash metal bands nowadays are repeating this format of, oh, we just gotta play fast because that's what the fans want. Now, I think the best thrash metal albums were the albums that had the fast stuff, had the chunky heavy stuff, and also had, like, the melodic breaks, too. I think those were the best thrash metal albums, why I tend to still listen to most of the older thrash metal albums that came out back in the 80s, or 90s, the early 90s, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not knocking, like, anything that's come out, because I love thrash, like I said. It's just I do see a similar format going on, also when it pertains to thrash metal, But we got 2 people watching. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to comment, whoever you are. And, I've kind of talked about this too, like, many times. I think a lot of production nowadays sounds pretty much the same. Like, when you listen to the production of a lot of thrash albums nowadays, there's no identity to the production. Well, that's in metal in general. Like, a lot of metal just has similar production styles, techniques, and I don't know, it just kind of takes away from actually putting out an album that differentiates from, the norm when it comes to modern metal. But that's just my opinion. And of course, the dude left. Whoever it was, whatever. I'm telling you, that's trolls doing that crap, leaving, coming in and just leaving. That's trolls. That's another thing I'm going to mention real quick before I go to the next track. Trolling on YouTube has gotten way out of hand. Something needs done about it. Something needs done about the trolling on this website. And the CEO of YouTube ain't doing jack shit about it. It's like it's bad for somebody to come on here and speak their beliefs and try to be logical and intelligent, but it's okay for trolls to come on here and harass people, dox people, try to steal information from people. That's okay. I don't get it. And I don't want to hear this excuse, oh, it's because they have a mental disorder. No, if you're a grown-ass adult and you're still doing this shit, I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what? You need to be held accountable for the bullshit you pull. But anyways, I digress. Like, instead of sitting on the internet all day and trolling people, why don't you go out and get a job or go out and enjoy life? And that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. They spend way too much time on the internet. Too much time on social media. And, yeah. Well, anyway, somebody else left. I guess they don't like rant and truth. Tough shit. I don't like your trolling, so we're even. And trolling always has consequences to come with it. You don't get nowhere in life when you troll and harass people. Anyways, back to the music, because that's what we do best here on Metal Bent Chronicles. And I'm trying to think what to play. You know what? Let's play some. Okay, I got it. Is it called Reanimate? Okay, Reanimator, okay. Another excellent thrash band here. Okay, look for a full album here. Okay, never mind, I got a good track to play from Reanimator. And this definitely goes out to all the trolls and all the people who sit on the internet and act stupid all freaking day. Because you're a bunch of lights. Ooh, good choice, Speed King. Randy's a fucking excellent band, bro. Coming up next, bro. yes, some classic right there with Reanimator. What's that for a minute? Yes, the band of Randy is freaking killer. I just first heard about them. Oh, jeez. I think it was last. Oh, jeez. It would have been near the end of 2020, I'm pretty sure. You know, I've seen people talking about them on YouTube here. And they are an excellent band. Another band I need to get. So yeah, Speed King. By the way, man, digging your freaking CD collection on Instagram there, bro. You got some fucking killer CDs, man. Then that photo of that record shop, holy shit, man, that looks like a huge ass record shop. But yeah, man, lots of cool shit on the Speed King page over on Instagram. Alright, now we are going to check out this band Randy and the track End of the Rainbow. Here we go. Nice. I probably should post some more stuff. Definitely gonna have to check that out. man. Great stuff. If you love early Iron Maiden, like around the time of Killers, the first album, Number of the Beast, check out Randy. What are you waiting for? And speaking of Iron Maiden, I'm probably regretting my review because when I did review it, I only listened to the album like three times. And I did give it a higher score than what it probably deserves because the album's not aging too well with me. In fact, it's probably not going to make my top 10 list when it comes to 2021. I just find the album boring. And it's like pretty much the same shit they've been putting out since probably, I don't know, the X Factor with the slow, boring intros, songs that just sound kind of repetitive. Yeah, I did go out and blow money on the vinyl just to have it. But anyways, I don't want to talk about the new Iron Maiden albums just too much anymore because it just seems like that's the talk of the town as of late here on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you look. Everybody is talking about this album. And yeah, so I'm not going to re-review it, but I think I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. I can't remember now. But I'm sorry, now I think I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. It's not aging well at all. Anyways, enough talk about Senjutsu. Let's get back to the fucking metal, man. So yeah, Randy, an excellent band from Denmark. And that's pretty much the energy we would like to have again on an Iron Maiden album. And I don't see it happening. Anyways, enough talk about Maiden. Everybody's talking about Maiden as of late. I'm just burned out with talking about them now. Let's move on to better things. So, I did see the new Carcass came out. I actually did listen to it. It seems like it's getting mixed reviews too. I've only had one listen of the album. I didn't think it sounded bad, but I do not like the album cover. I think the album cover is absolutely cheap. For a band like Carcass, I was expecting something. I mean, Surgical still didn't really have a great album cover either, nor did Heartworks. Heartworks did not have a great album cover either. Hate to say it, but it's true. And what was the album after Heartworks? Swan Song. That didn't have the greatest cover either, but as far as the music goes, I thought it was alright. Not really in a massive rush to go out and buy it. But, yeah, it's okay. It's not terrible. But anyways, the music, well, speaking of some old school freaking metal, you know what, we're gonna play another band here called Stallion. Oh wait. Okay, man, we're gonna play a band from Canada called Stallion, a traditional heavy metal band. See, these are the bands people should be talking about instead of focusing on the same band like well, nothing against Black Sabbath, I'll leave them out, but like Kiss, freaking Iron Maiden, just the same tired crap you see on YouTube. And it just shows that a lot of people do not go outside the box and experience other metal bands. But here we're going to play a band called Stallion with the track Wild Stallions. Fucking right, we're Wild Stallions of metal. What the hell happened? That was my bad. What happened here? We're gonna start over here. I accidentally hit something on my laptop. Another clumsy ass move on my end here. such a killer band, man. I'll tell you what. Well, you know what? That's coming up next. Some classic Creator from the Coma of Souls album. Personally, probably my favorite track off that album too. People of the Lie. Such a great track. And yeah, man, it definitely fits nowadays when it pertains to, society. Because so many people live in a bubble and live in a lie. So yeah, we got People of the Lie coming up by Creator next. Before I play it though, this Sunday night, Mean Metal Mike returns to the podium for this episode of the Metal Dungeon. That's right. So you better be on the lookout for that. Or we'll hunt you down. But no, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to do it. Already working on the next Holocaust album. Anybody that's a friend of mine over on Instagram has already seen what the artwork looks like for the next cover. Now that's not coming out till 2022. So I kind of released the cover probably way too early, but it looks cool and it's going to be freaking badass. It's going to be more old school sounding. Let's put it that way. Because I'm playing it standard tuning on this album. Right. It's going to be fun. But anyways, here we go. With People of the Lie by Creator. Oh man, such a classic. Nice. Cannot wait to see the new purchases you have coming this week. Looking forward to it. So anyway, the new title of the new Holocaust album and the first song I'm actually working on, I pretty much had the rhythms written for it. And the track's called Beating Human Stupidity into Submission. That's what the new album's going to be called. Coming out sometime in 2022. On Earth as It Is in Hell drops on October 1st. I'm hoping I don't have to delay because right now I'm having trouble uploading a track to my Bandcamp. I'm going to have to work with it and see if I can get it uploaded. But it is being released digitally for now. Eventually, I want to put this shit out on CD. And the thing about the next album, there's going to be vocals on the next album. So stay tuned for it. There's going to be vocals on this next album, beating human stupidity into submission. And it definitely is going back to a more old school 80s, early 90s thrash type of sound. So it's going to be fun. Like I said, the album's played in standard tuning. It's going to sound old school, man. It's going to be good. And that's the whole goal. You want to make each album better than its predecessor, you know. And maybe by 2022 I can get this stuff put out on CD. It's very hard when you're doing this on your own. It's even harder, you know, when there's not a lot of support, right? You know, there's not a lot of support, you know, coming in. It's pretty, you know, it's hard. But it's work, you know. It's work like anything else you do in life. Anyway, back to the music. See, I've been live for, 2 hours now? Probably gonna play a couple more tracks and just end it. And like I said, Sunday we will be back with Mean Metal Mike. And it's gonna be fucking good and it's gonna be fun. So right now, hell, let's play some early Annihilator. Okay, there it is. We're gonna go back to the Neverland album from 1990. With the second track on the album, Road to Ruin. Xavier, what's going on, brother? Alright. Alright. It's near the end. That's right, it's near the end till Sunday night. And I got one for last call. For some metal and alcohol and whatever else you fucking do. Now, if you do fucking drugs, get the fuck off my stream. You can only smoke weed. That's it. Anyway, no. Final track tonight. We're gonna play an Onslaught track to end off this Metallic Tuesday. Well, technically it is morning, so early Tuesday morning. Here we go. Welcome to Dying, and I'll see you all Sunday night. Here we go. chat, brother. Got the Sentinel here too. Okay. That was a long one. Welcome to Dying by Onslaught came out in 1989 on the album In Search of Sanity, the only album to have Steve Grimmett of Grim Reaper on vocals. You can definitely hear the Master of Puppets influence in that track. But we got Kapal here, we got the Sentinel here, and I'm just reading the comments here. See, I thought this background was too dark. I'm actually not on StreamYard right now. I'm on Streamlab, and it was really hard to get a decent look as far as, video quality, whatever. But that's a work in progress. The shit will get better. I'll probably be leaving the site in a week or two, but figured I'd show up and bow my head to the Lord of Rock. One last time with you. Oh, come on, dude. Can't be the last time. Hell no. I mean, I know the bullshit on here gets old with the drama and these trolls and all these dumbasses that come on YouTube and act stupid. Come on, man. We need you, Cabal. We need you, Cabal. Gotta stick around, bro. But I can understand, dude, if you need a break. Like around here, they don't come. Which is what I like, because I don't focus my channel on that bullshit. I'll be back in a minute. But yeah, I guess this does kind of have a dark, gloomy, doom look to it when I look at it. Yeah, I'm just kind of experimenting with StreamYard or Streamlab for the first time in a long time. And I don't intend to use this all the time. So but yeah, I believe this is going to be the stream for tonight. And I guess that's pretty cool. It's fucking metal, man. But yeah, I totally understand if you need to take a break from the site because of all the dumbass shit that goes on here on YouTube. Which, YouTube should be a lot more stricter about this bullshit. I mean, they want to fucking sit there and censor people who come out and tell the truth and speak intelligently, but when it comes to trolling and harassing and doxing, YouTube allows it. It makes no sense. Just a bunch of crap, man. Right, man. I mean, like if I was running YouTube, I would have these stupid motherfuckers put in jail. Dead serious, man. And dead honesty right here. These motherfuckers to come on here, make fake accounts, harass people, they'd all be put behind bars. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No second chances or nothing. They would be gone. They would be completely gone. Thanks, man. I definitely intend to do that. Definitely intend to do that, bro. Somebody's got to keep it metal. Somebody's got to keep it real, too. That's an art form that's missing in modern day society, is people that are real. Oh, Speed King, you know what? Yeah, I was actually going to end the stream after that last track, but you know what? Since Cabal arrived and the Sentinel arrived, yeah, I decided, you know what, I'll keep it going a little bit more. Kind of started late here. Didn't start till like after 1:30 a.m. But yes, we could play some Battle Beast. It's coming up now. Enter the Metal World coming up. I think a lot of these dumbasses on YouTube, the troll, need to enter the Metal World. Stop listening to that fucking mumble rap and reggaeton they listen to. Alright, so Battle Beast. Okay, here we go. Here we go, some Battle Beast. Enter the Metal World. You got that right, dude. I fucking hate it, man. Always good to have you here, Speed King. And be safe at your meeting, dude. I agree with that. I absolutely agree. Battle Beast. Type it in the comment section here. Kick-ass stuff, man. Yeah, my voice sounds funny, dude. I've had a cold for like the last week. But yeah, man, Battle Beast was the band, and I agree with what Cabal is saying right here. I don't care what art form of music someone likes. I tend to like bands and musicians that do it best and put in work. I have no respect for a sellout and ones who do the craft in its laziest form. I couldn't agree more. And that's the way I view mainstream music. It's lazy bullshit. It's absolutely lazy. And you got these mongoloids who choose to be stupid and brainwashed and don't go outside the box and look up different music. I mean, there's tons of music out there that's way better than what's being portrayed in the mainstream, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Well, we got 5 people here now. Man, it's pretty cool. Bunch of night owls, just like me. It's fucking badass, though. I mean, like growing up in the 80s, the 90s, you know, even the early 2000s, people were still blasting hard rock and heavy metal music out of their vehicles. Nowadays, when you're driving around and you hear all this fucking mumble rap, all this fucking trash music that's being blasted out of people's vehicles, and you just sit there and think to yourself, my goodness, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Listening to this fucking generic trash. Trash. Excuse me there. And that's basically, you know, the generation that's coming up now. Let's glorify stupidity. Let's glorify lies. Let's glorify murderers, rapists, molesters, and all this stupid shit. Instead of glorifying the truth and talent, you know. Exactly. I mean, back in the 80s, I mean, thrash metal wasn't being played on the radio. Well, I mean, it was played on college radio, but college radio is way different than, the FM mainstream radio. But back then, these bands, I mean, that's how Metallica got a following back in the 80s. Because Metallica, you know, they just put out fucking awesome music back in the 80s. And that's where they got their following. I mean, my goodness, back in 86, when they were touring with Ozzy, they blew Ozzy off a stage. They blew Ozzy off stage during that tour. Now, like what Metallica has done after, Justice, yeah, I'm not like big into. But there is select songs I like from like each album, for the most part. Right. That's how it was back then. I mean, back then, tape trading was huge. That's how a lot of these bands got basically recognized, you know. You didn't have the internet back then, so, you had to rely on putting out a demo that didn't have the greatest quality, on a 4-track to get your music heard and put out there, And that's basically how Metallica started. In fact, my one friend, who I haven't talked to in quite a long time, hopefully he's okay, he was having some health issues a few years ago, but he saw Metallica way back in '83 in Jersey, because he's originally from Jersey, and he saw them at Old Bridge in Jersey way back in '83 with Raven and Venom on the Kill 'Em All tour, and he actually hung out with James and Kirk and Cliff and Lars after the show way back then. He was telling me a bunch of crazy stories from what went on back then. I mean, but yeah, he saw Metallica back before anybody really knew who they were. Yeah, I hadn't heard from him in a couple years. I mean, hopefully he's doing good. I mean, he would probably be in his 50s by now. I mean, probably mid-50s if I were to guess, because he would probably be about, I'm just trying to think here, probably at least 12 or 13 years older than me. And how I got to meet this guy, we met at an old job I worked at way back then, around 2011. And he knew I was really into metal music, and he was telling me all these stories from back then. Like, he used to go to all those shows back then at CBGB's, Old Bridge, But then there's a few YouTubers on here, like Ralph Vieira, who got into Metallica when the No Life Till Leather demo dropped way back in '82, way before a year before Kill 'Em All, and that stuff just really interests me. Hearing from the older school, even though I'm probably technically old school now because I'm 40. I'm going to be 43 in December. But, it's really cool to hear from guys who, were around to actually witness it. I mean, I was just a little kid back in 1983. Nice. Yeah, I've seen Megadeth a couple times. Met Dave Mustaine once back in 2005. Yeah, I kind of miss going to shows too. I mean, like the shows, it's a good way to get stress out, to get a lot of shit off your mind, you know. Yeah, I do too. I haven't been to a show. Oh, geez, I haven't been to a show since my one friend's band played back in 2017. Actually, a local PA band here that's pretty underground when it comes to thrash metal. I mean, I have the albums they put out, and he's not in that band no more, unfortunately. But I went to a show up there. It's back in 2017, before my accident. Before my accident happened, where I broke my tibia at work and was laid up for like 7 months at the time. But yeah. In fact, you know what? It's on YouTube. I'm gonna find it real quick. The band's called Fatal Aggression. They've actually been out since about '87, and definitely one of the more obscure bands when it comes to thrash metal. I mean, Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania is a very bad market for music. Like the only band that ever broke out, well, there's a couple bands that broke out in PA. Poison, Live. You get where I'm coming from. Not very friendly to metal around here. Just weird because it's like in Jersey, New York, bands like that break out. But here in Pennsylvania, it's like the dead state because it's like in between. And there's not really much here in Pennsylvania that really broke out and went somewhere when it comes to metal music, heavy metal music, or, whatnot. Yeah, Michigan was basically responsible for Eminem and Kid Rock. Am I right? Was Eminem from Detroit too? I think he was. I can't remember. I'm almost positive Eminem was from Detroit too, or somewhere in Michigan. I know he put out albums in the '90s that a lot of people don't know about. That's what I thought. Yeah, I knew Kid Rock was. But, I mean, they were both putting out albums back in the '90s before they became huge. Oh, yeah, that's very true. Alice Cooper, too, being from Detroit. And he's still going strong here in 2021 at 73 years old. Yeah, he put out an album back in February called Detroit Stories. I did get it on CD too. Kind of goes back to like the more early Alice Cooper type of sound, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely Ted Nugent. Fuck yeah. Bob Seger, yeah, you're right about that. music, yeah. Yeah, PA's pretty bad right now. I mean, we just don't have a good music scene here. I mean, we've had bands that had potential to make it, and they just didn't quite make it. I blame that on you dumbasses that listen to this mumble rap and reggaeton music here in Pennsylvania, you dumb fucks. Oh, shit. But anyway, okay. So what I'm gonna play right now is my friend's band. Well, they're pretty cool guys actually, and they're from not very far from where I live at. And they've actually been around since the '80s. They're called Fatal Aggression from Reading, PA, and the guy that started Fatal Aggression only lives like, I want to say like half a mile from where I live at. I've helped them set up equipment before, you know. So let me look in here. Didn't really know fucking albums out. Put up songs. Okay. It's not what I'm looking at. I know what song I'm looking for here. Okay, I found it. So here's a track they did. It came out back in, geez, I think 2015? No, 2016 this came out. The track's called One Honest Voice from their Fatal Aggression EP that came out in 2016. Right. That is going to be the last track for tonight. Bedford area. I know Bedford quite well. Oh yeah. But anyway, that's the stream for tonight. Sunday night. In the Metal Dungeon. Mean Metal Mike returns. And it's gonna be a hell of fun here on Metal Ben's Chronicles. You damn well better believe it. You ain't gonna get no bullshit around here. But yeah, man. We're pretty much over 3 hours. 3 hours and 17 fucking minutes. So guess what? I'm out for tonight. Cabal, Speed King, the Sentinel. Damn, Shadow Man just arrived. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck me running. But yes, Shadow Man, have a good night. Everybody that tunes into these streams, you fucking rule. If you're tuning into bullshit, You fucking suck. So, my last words to everybody out there who chooses to be stupid. Don't be a jacktard. Don't be a jacktard. And start listening to metal. And, one more thing. Fuck drugs, listen to metal. I'm out. Sadly, no intro or outro tonight. So it's gonna be pretty fucking lame, but keep it fucking metal, keep it real, guys. Don't fall for the bullshit. Don't be stupid. Don't do drugs. Don't be like these dumbass fucking piece of shit trolls here on the internet. And life will be good. Alright, peace.